There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen, the neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks.
The Chapman Automotive Group brings to you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You may run the risks, my friend, but I do the cutting.
Find an extensive selection of high-quality vehicles at Chapman Automotive Group by going to ChapmanTucson.com today.
Visit them at ChapmanTucson.com. Chapman Automotive Group, they offer one of the largest selections of new and used cars for sale online in Arizona. Chapman Auto, selling or trading your car, they make it very easy. Again, go to ChapmanTucson.com. All right, Ali, so I think I know what your good is.
Ted Lasso being back?
Which I still need to watch.
Yeah,
I know.
It's so good.
I've heard nothing but great things about Ted Lasso. So,
if you just want to
a feel good
digest something that actually makes you feel good instead of the garbage that you digest every day on Twitter,
yeah,
it's good for you.
Good for the soul.
Yeah,
we all need that.
Yeah.
So eventually I'll give Ted Lasso a chance. But so is that your good? Ted Lasso being back on TV?
I mean,
or back on Apple TV?
I guess, you did a top 5 list with 30, so I guess I can have 2. So you'll add Ted Lasso in my good.
Hell yeah. I have 2 goods.
It's IFL. Of course you do. If you didn't, I'd ask if you were sick. I'm just going to say the IFL championship game here in Tucson, the second of 3 years that it's going to be here. We'll see if it'll be here for longer than that. Just a packed Tucson Convention Center, a great game between 2 excellent teams, a very exciting game, and the impact, the consequences of having a championship game in Tucson on our community is, just absolutely amazing and fantastic. Whether it's, full hotels in August, restaurants being full. I know my guy, Grant Kruger, at the Block A. Business was booming this weekend. Let's just say that. So I'm just incredibly proud of our community in Tucson. And, I hope more people participate in all the great things that are happening in Tucson. And there's things that we can fix and there's things we can do better, just like every other community in every other part of the world. But, man, there's a lot of great stuff happening right here in Tucson. And I'm just incredibly grateful, appreciative, and happy with what was a just phenomenal night at the Tucson Convention Center last night.
And based off of what I gathered, the Indoor Football League and people that were representing teams, they were very appreciative of the hospitality that Tucson gave them. Tucson always puts on a good show. They always do a great job of welcoming in people, and I'm just happy that people from all around the country got to experience that. So I know Tucson is contracted to be the site of the IFL Championship through next year, but I hope maybe after another successful year, maybe the IFL is like, you know what, maybe we should keep it down here in Tucson. Kind of like what we're doing here.
Well, I've got a hope before that, which is I think there was a lot of good foundational pieces put in place. I think a lot was learned. I thought a lot of good things happened that we can utilize to move forward. It'd be great. Just want you to know there's a lot of people working very hard to make sure the Tucson Sugar Skulls are in that game next year.
Hell yeah, man. My good, I mentioned it was a twofer for the good, but I'll keep it very quick. Shout out to one of our day one listeners, JJ Salinas. He just had a new baby, him and his amazing wife, and they brought in Eliana Hope Salinas, who was born last week. And JJ just sent me a picture of her. I don't even think she's a week old, and she's already flashing the Wildcat sign. Beautiful. So she's bearing down obviously as an infant. So shout out to JJ. He's very confident that this is the next Caitlin Clark. So here's to Eliana. Here's to our guy JJ for welcoming in a new baby. Congrats to the Salinas family.
Be good parents. Make sure they root for the Steelers. And mama, don't let your babies grow up to be Cowboys fans.
Hell yeah.
Come on, JJ.
There it is.
Speaking of Cowboys, love the signing of Von Miller. That was a good addition. Okay. But anyways, no, my good is, speaking of the NFL, my good is, we talk about Arizona Wildcats, the guys that got drafted, and there were 4 defensive backs, which is the most by Arizona in a single draft. It ties the NFL draft record for most defensive backs from one college in one class. But then there was another guy that is in the NFL that did not get drafted, and his name is Aiden Garnes.
Yeah.
And Aiden Garnes, in his unofficial NFL debut, playing against of course, the New York Jets, gets a pick six in his very first, again, preseason, but still, like, your first game as an NFL player, and you get a pick six. And he looked really fast when he got it, too. So going from undrafted to getting a pick six in your first game, talk about leaving a really good first impression. And it got me thinking about Aiden Garnes' story. You know, this is a guy who grew up in Philadelphia. He's from Philly, and then started his career playing at a smaller school. I think he played at Duquesne, and then he went to West Virginia.
Duquesne.
Shout out to TJ McConnell.
Straight up to Quesney.
In Pittsburgh, and then comes over to Arizona. And when he was at Duquesne, he donated bone marrow. Saved a life. And not only did he save a life, but you know, he calls it, I saved 2 lives, because that woman ended up becoming a mother and raising a beautiful daughter. And so he donated bone marrow back in his college days, saved a life, had a really good college football career, doesn't go drafted. And for him to have that pick six, I just thought about all the years and the grind and everything that he's gone through, everything that he's done for his teams, for people. And so I'm just so happy for Aiden Garnes to have that pick six. So that's my good from this weekend.
Yeah, man. That's a very good. And I think he started a foundation and did some education in our community about bone marrow donations.
They had a whole drive on campus because of Aiden Garnes.
Amazing.
So.
Amazing young man. I wish him nothing but the best, and I'm glad he got the pick six.
Yep.
Yeah, my bad is just, I mean, we kind of went over this at the beginning of the show. If you see any preseason polls, just don't pay attention, because the people that are putting those polls together don't know what they're talking about. They're doing it to incite you, and when they do it, it's always got a bias towards the SEC and the Big Ten, and it has ramifications later in the season when they start doing polls, because the higher you're ranked in one of those polls, that's your starting place. And it's not like the committee that puts it together after week 4 starts from scratch. They use that poll as one of their factors, and they base it off a bunch of reporters that don't know what they're talking about. They may know about the team they cover, but you show me a reporter that is watching spring film on every college football team in the nation in the offseason, and I'll show you a ghost, because it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. So I don't know why. It's just like one of these things, we just keep doing it because we've done it before, and it makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. So let me just wrap up. The only thing dumber than the sports reporters that write on them is the preseason list themselves.
My bad is Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder, the longtime NBA player. The Cleveland Cavaliers traded Dennis Schroeder in cash to the Charlotte Hornets for Trey Mann. So Dennis Schroeder is now on his 12th NBA team since joining the league. Only needs 18 more to complete that punch card. So he is the second most traded player in NBA history, behind only Trevor Ariza. So
wow,
got a lot of jerseys in his collection.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good to that. A lot of jerseys. Seen a lot of different parts of America.
Yeah, living in all these different parts. Yeah, that's a good.
So who knows? Who knows?
I like that positive perspective.
Maybe there's a good part to it too. Oh, by the way, I forgot the best part about Dennis Schroeder's story. He's getting paid to play basketball.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
he's all right, man. He's all right. My ugly is kind of personal. I'm part of this, like, my girlfriend's family that she was an exchange student with. They're still very close. And so I'm part of a family text thread where we pick golfers for all the major golf tournaments. And you can pick, I think it's like up to 5, and you've got like a 6 or 5 or 6, and you got to pick from like designated, like the top 20, then 20 to 40, then 40 to 60. You can't like pick Scheffler and then McIlroy, and you can't pick just the top 6 golfers. All right, so hopefully I've made sense.
Well, you picked McIlroy in the last one. Whew.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
and it's where I'm going. It's where I'm going with this.
I'm sorry.
We've given Justin so much. The thing is like, I'm in last place in this family, like overall score and even in last tournament. Like, I am so bad at picking golfers in tournaments that people are starting to wonder if I'm doing it on purpose.
Is this like your shtick? Like,
Yeah.
are you shaving points?
I do
What's
have-
going on
I
here?
do-
Ali is very funny, isn't
Yeah. So I do have a shtick. I'd make it funny. Like, I'll put the golfers I choose, like, I'll run it through like ChatGPT and do like a limerick. I've done it with like a picture, like I did for Justin's birthday. I've done it like I picked, like I picked Rory, McIlroy, and Cheese, Max, Homa, Sex, never mind. So I always do funny stuff. And I think my problem is I'd rather be entertaining and funny than win in this league. So I'm not doing it on purpose, but it sure seems like it. So yeah, I'm terrible at, maybe I've got the Justin, touch of death when it comes to picking golfers. Because if I choose you, you're probably going to suck this weekend. You're probably
I
gonna
mean,
suck.
evidently. McIlroy finised, what, 66th or something like that?
Yeah, he did. He
Yeesh.
did. He was, yeah.
Brutal.
I picked Victor, not Victor Hovland. I picked a Wyndham instead of Scheffler. It's like, oh, there's Scheffler again. I think he's up 7 strokes on the field now.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I understand why everybody else picked
Shooting
Scheffler and I didn't.
Shooting 11 under on Friday, I think.
It's just-
insanity.
Anyway, yeah, my ugly is don't ask me for any golf picks.
You got your fantasy football team name? Is it the same every year? Do you change it
Yeah,
up?
Frenchie Fuqua. It's always the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is these Tetaros are real.
I wish I had a funny one. Mine's not very funny this year.
We came up with one last week. I just can't remember what it was.
Oh, I'll have to
It
check
might have
the
been
film.
during a break.
Yeah.
We'll have to think about what that was. But it's not good. Not good. I'm as bad as picking golfers, and it's as stupid to ask me to do it because I don't know what I'm talking about. I am as ignorant as all those sports writers
Yeah.
doing AP preseason
So,
polls.
who are your top 25 golfers, Ali?
Yeah, exactly. For next year?
For next
Yeah.
year.
Ah,
My ugly, excuse me, is we said it in the show preview, the good, the bad, and the Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, the Washington Commanders quarterback, sending a cease and desist letter to LSU saying it is profoundly disrespectful for DJ Pickett, the sophomore defensive back, to wear my jersey. There's a little like whiteout, and it said my. The letter initially said my son's jersey, because you definitely know that Mama Daniels is all over this.
are you serious?
Well,
There was a whiteout, or are you making?
no,
it
I'm
up?
making that up.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right, all right.
No, I'm totally making it
I
up.
was like, the lawyer. First of all, let me tell you, this is what bad lawyering is.
Whiteout.
That would be very bad. But it's like you're there to counsel your client, and I can't believe at any point the lawyer's like, you do understand, like, nothing good is going to come out of this, right?
Yeah, for real.
Like, this is all going to be bad, and you're going to look terrible. No, you probably had some sycophant lawyer that's like, oh, I'm representing Jaden Daniels. Yes, Mrs. Daniels. Yeah, well, I'll write it for you, and I'll send it right out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll do it. That's not good counsel. That's bad counsel. I would have done everything in my power to say, I'm not doing that, because I'm going to be part of making my client look really bad. And the blowback is going to cost you money, because you are now less marketable, because now it looks like what it is. What it is that your mother runs your life.
Mm-hmm.
And man, that guy is a 26-year-old starting quarterback in the NFL, and he's got to sneak girls into his house.
Yeah. I just think about that clip of him and was it Juju Watkins, the basketball player?
Yeah.
Like, they're sitting next to each other, get very friendly at a basketball game, and then like 2 minutes later, you see Jaden Daniels' mom like sitting in between them, and when the cameras go to her, she's like looking at the camera like, no, we're not doing this right now.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, get the hell out of here.
I love it that on the quarterback, it was kind of addressed, and she's like, look, My son's got his own life. I got my own business. You know, I'm an agent. I'm a certified agent. And I'm like, yeah, your only client is your son.
Your son.
Yeah. And I've got to own my own job, my own business to try to run. You mean the one that's called Jaden Daniels Enterprises?
Yeah.
I'm like, lady, you're not doing your kid any favors.
No.
At some point, you got to let your kid grow up.
Cut the
be on
umbilical
their own.
cord.
You're supposed to like teach them so they can make those decisions on their own.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But the reaction, like MLB teams, they're trolling him. Like when they announce or they put out their final score graphic, like for instance, like the Cleveland Guardians, they beat the Padres 6-1, and they said 1-5 because we're not scared of Jaden Daniels. The Baltimore Orioles hit a 2-run shot to go up 5-1 against the Rays, and Baltimore Orioles tweeted the clip and said, "Can't say the score out of respect for Jaden Daniels." New York Mets beating the Washington Nationals 4-1. Stop that 4 out of respect for Jaden Daniels. That viral clip of Messi where he at the World Cup where he's like, "Okay, all right, yeah, okay, let's go." Caption of the video is Jaden Daniels when he sees a 4-year-old kid celebrating his 5th birthday. It's not Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Out of respect for Jaden Daniels.
Jaden DeMaio.
Yeah, dude, it's there's so many good memes out of this, and I'm like, yeah, brother, all of it is warranted. I hope this hate towards Jaden Daniels, I hope it stays because it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I mean, that band, what's this lead singer's name? He's on The Voice, Five for Fighting.
Oh, you mean Maroon Jaden?
Yeah, but and there's Five for Fighting, right?
Yeah, Jaden for fighting.
Now it's four guys and Bill for fighting.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, and it's Maroon Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Jackson Daniels, the
Yeah.
Fab Daniels.
There's a picture of Deion Sanders' foot because he doesn't have all 5 toes, and it said, "Coach Prime out of respect for Jaden Daniels." It's so good. All the memes are so good. But
you know what's going to be really good? All the fans at visiting arenas.
Oh,
this
it's going to
year.
be fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the best.
Oh, hey, Jaden.
Especially Cowboy fans.
Jaden. Cowboy fan.
Eagle fans.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There we go. All right, that'll do it for this edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Shout out to Chapman Automotive Group. Visit them at chapmantucson.com for all your new and used car needs.
Hey, Jaden, mama's boy. The Giants are going to kill you.
Yeah.
Jackson Dot, baby. Dot.